Rolling in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Weekly Cinema, our weekly cinema podcast that doesn't talk about movies every week because we're liars. I'm your host, Gabe Late, here with my co-hosts.
McKenna Coleman.
And
Ava Lonchar.
Woo! And we are back with only 5 weeks until we graduate.
Because we suck at making these episodes.
Yeah, we're very bad at this. But we are going to do something interesting for these last couple of weeks. So I don't know if I'm collaborating with my main channel on this one so that my main channel will see these episodes. I think I'll only do it for like the big movies. But if I decide to do it for these smaller episodes too, then basically what this is, first off, if you're new, this is our podcast that we've been running since we were sophomores in high school. And now we're seniors graduating in 5 weeks. And basically this show has just been going throughout our high school years. Whenever we had free time, we just made episodes. It's basically nothing crazy. We just made this as a fun little bonus to high school. And now we're here towards the end and gearing up for our last couple of weeks. We're going to do a countdown type of thing where we look back on some of the biggest projects we all worked on together and do dedicated episodes for each of them. So this first episode of that series is going to be focusing on horror shorts. And horror shorts were a old series that used to run on the Pixel Pug channel starting all the way back in, I think, 2019.
COVID year.
Yeah, during the year before COVID. And basically it was just a series of whenever I was bored, I just made horror shorts, basically. They're just short horror films. I mean, it's self-explanatory. Thank you for blocking everything, Google. But yeah, basically it's just a crazy, anthology series. I used to be a big fan of those, inspired by like Black Mirror and stuff. And I think I started one by I started this series without even thinking it was going to be a multi-season series. It was first a short film about, I think, Five Nights at Freddy's.
What? I only remember like one from a long time ago.
I'll have to look.
Let me look on your YouTube.
Oh wow. You don't even have horror shorts as its own playlist. You just have
I
old
used
films.
to, and then we discontinued them. But it looks like, yeah, okay, you can scroll way back for horror shorts. Okay, horror shorts season 1 was, FNAF, horror short, number 1. It was just random short films. I think it was like my first stab at making like actual, narrative short films other than Infected. But those who know.
Yeah, Infected. Wait, oh my god, there it is.
Horror Short 1, 2019 is season 1.
Okay.
We'll get there. That's season 2. Let's talk about season 1
We need to
first.
react to them.
Season 1, the first one was FNAF. And I was like, I was a child. I was tiny.
Can I see Tiny Gabe? I'm gonna pull it up.
Yeah, and my brother was wearing like a Five Nights at Freddy's mask, and we acted like it was Five Nights at Freddy's. And even though it was like bright outside, and
I mean, you need to be able to see. It's a little dark in the games.
it was stupid. It was a very stupid short film.
That lasted 3 minutes.
It's got 12 likes and 238 views.
Hey, that was pretty good for that time. I was pretty excited about that.
There's the desk fan.
So yeah, the desk fan, yeah.
Oh,
And I can't remember why I started this. I think it was out of boredom. So then I went on and made a second one called Doll, and this one I was pretty proud of, I think. I think it's just mainly because kind of went all out with like the effects. This is the first time I ever did a found footage type film for Doll. It's crazy. If you look at Doll, if you watch Doll the first couple of seconds and look at when I look in the mirror, the camera I'm
right
holding
now.
is the one that I brought to Tampa. Which is crazy. That's
Damn,
why
you had that
it's an old
camera for 6 years.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on.
It's the same exact camera, which is crazy.
I was gonna say I love found footage films. I feel like I don't see enough of them. I just watched Cloverfield and it was awesome.
Oh yeah, I have heard of that movie. Yeah, found footage are just incredible films. They're so fun. And for this one for Doll, I think just again my brother just acting weird. And it was pretty funny.
It's awesome your brother was willing to help you out with this stuff.
He was a lot more
Look at him.
down when he was younger. It was really funny. But yeah, again, no really narrative. I guess this one kind of had one because the ending here, he kind of turns me into a doll. And it's basically just, all of these are born out of Halloween costumes we had left over, and that's how they were made. No writing, no nothing, just whatever came to mind. So then I made the last one, Pills, and this one I was pretty proud of as well. This is the first big horror short, and comments are on still. Wow.
Man,
and Jordan commented 4 times. Okay, thank you, Jordan. But yeah, I had to put a disclaimer and everything at the beginning because I was like, man, this is I'm dealing with some heavy stuff right now.
Are you getting into the mental health and how you shouldn't overdose and stuff?
Yeah.
That's good stuff to teach kids in horror shows.
Right, as a kid, yeah. So I was like,
as a kid, how old were you? Wait, you're 12. You were 12.
I was 12. Yeah, it was 12 or
Well,
was
for
July.
13 and 12.
12 or 11.
It was. I think I was 11 because then I turned 12 in November of that year.
Oh my God, it's Gabe with straight hair.
Yeah, for some reason I had straight hair and then it just turned curly. So yeah, this is just me getting progressively worse because I'm taking pills. I guess looking back, it doesn't really make much sense.
Bro, what pills are you? He's taking the happy
I
pills.
have no idea. This is
It's not the answer.
yeah. Pills are not the answer. Yeah, no, don't overdose.
I actually am fast forwarding through this video. I haven't seen you take a single pill.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're probably skipping over them. I take them 5 times. And then I guess I sleepwalk and that's the story. Okay, I sleepwalk and take a lot of pills at night. And even though they're bad for me, I keep taking them. So for some reason I don't throw them away. I just
talking about addiction. You know they're bad for you
Yeah.
when you keep doing it. Remember, that's not the answer, guys. Remember, addiction is bad.
Yeah, remember,
my
addiction's
God.
bad for you guys. So yeah, that was season 1. I didn't think it was gonna be a season, but then I was like, that was really fun, so I'm gonna do another one, and I made season 2 immediately after.
Tattletale.
So basically, we had
Boy.
3 short films in the horror shorts. It was musical, younger, and Tattletale. Musical, oh my God, I don't even want to play the sound. It was abysmal.
Wait, did you
It
make
was
a musical
so
thing?
bad. It was so.
I'll play it
so bad.
Wait, it was it's a little you. I'm just gonna, okay, I'll play it without the sound. Why are the captions in Spanish?
Are they?
The
Yeah, they
captions-
are in Spanish. What? Okay.
Oh my God. Wait, what is going on?
What?
Does it turn into a thing where you can't stop and you can't breathe, so you run out of breath?
I guess I just keep singing myself to death. Yeah. And
That
was the
is
scariest
horrifying. You
thing
know
I could
that
think
is
of.
scary.
Yeah.
That is scary. I'd be scared
And
of
you
that.
see, I had all these big ideas. It's just the execution wasn't there. Now the
Jordan
next
in
one
this
was really cool. I like the next one. Younger, I think was my favorite horror short of the first 2 seasons. This
Jordan.
one, yeah, featured Jordan and his brother Jaden. And basically Jaden is he's getting hunted down by his older self, which is played by Jordan. And I think there's a really cool shot that I was pretty proud of where the mirror was kind of split. That was the first time I really messed with effects and stuff. Kind of halfway through the film, there was the really cool like shot.
It's impressive that you were doing stuff like this, like really, well, not a really young age, I guess, but like,
Right. Yeah. I mean, somewhat. But yeah, that. I mean, it was really fun.
like an aura.
Yeah, that's a. I don't know if the camera could see that, but that's
With
the
the
shot
mirror.
right there. It was really sick. On the mirror, just looking through that. Yeah, it was a
I
lot
love
of fun.
that.
But basically, these short films were also made during just whenever they were visiting our house. So it's whenever they
that's what
came
I-
down to West Virginia to visit us, I was like, oh,
that's
let's
what
make a
I
short film.
That's what I'd do. I was like an iMovie person, and
Oh,
I'd
yeah.
like whenever me and my brother would go on vacations, we'd make really we'd keep trying to make the same film over and over because we would hate the previous one, and it had the stupidest concept, and we'd
That's awesome.
try, and we'd try to make it over and over every time we went on a trip, and eventually we wouldn't ever finish it. So it's and we can't find the original anymore, so it's left in the
No.
dust. It's lost footage.
Wow.
See,
Yeah.
that's. Oh.
I was also an iMovie person.
Yes.
Me and my cousin would do that, and there's an old memory that comes to mind specifically. I don't want to get too into the details. I know my uncle knows, and I know he's probably watching this, but Washington D.C. trip, Killer Frost and her minions.
Oh. Oh.
No, there was like one that you made that was like a
Oh.
mystery one, and you got me into making like iMovie stuff. And there was one shot of like Johnny Deeks, and he was like,
What?
"Hey, I don't know, I'm like Mark or something. And I'm here to kill whoever killed my brother." And he just shows up on the front door, and that's like I remember
Oh my
that
god!
all the time.
Point prep. No.
And I
Oh my
used that in
God.
my own movie. I copied a lot of stuff from your movies, actually. I'm not gonna lie.
That's
You
awesome.
inspired-
I don't even know where the original Point Prep went. To be fair.
So yeah,
Prep?
And
We never finished that.
And there was a second one that was in the making that never saw the light of day.
I know.
Interesting.
I was gonna be in that one, and I really wanted it to happen.
It's like, imagine if superheroes crossed with Divergent, you smash it together at an academy.
huh.
And
Interesting.
each like
DC
faction or power or
superhero
whatever,
girls.
like whatever they get into, they're, I'm gonna say equivalent to almost Harry Potter house is like color based.
Huh. So I
Um,
see you guys took inspiration from a lot of sources on that one. That's really cool.
Inspiration's a word. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's literally what I did though. I mean, it's just it's such a core. It's a defining moment for a lot of people who get into film or acting later in life. I guess is to make those like just nonsensical iMovie films. But the thing is, for me though, the difference that I did that a lot of people didn't is I had a YouTube channel, and I kind of posted these, treating it like I had a big audience and stuff. I was making stuff that pretty much any other person my age that was interested in that stuff was making, like you guys were saying. But the difference is, like you said, you can't find it. I'm so glad I post this stuff because it's just here, like it's all here.
Yeah,
It's like
that's
a
awesome.
video diary.
Yeah, and that's why I don't private. Like people say, like, oh, I can't believe he doesn't private anything that was older. But I don't.
I feel that I have the potential to find the original of Point Prep on my old iPad if A, it wasn't dead, and B, I knew what the password is.
Oh,
Because
you got
it's
logged
a
out.
long password, and I can't figure it out.
Oh, that's
Unless I can get an IT guy.
Yeah, you're gonna have to take that in. You got to find that.
I need to show you guys because
Wow.
holy cringe.
Well then,
Holy cringe. Well, yeah. Then the next one.
last
was, like,
one was
yeah,
Tattletale, and
Is that perhaps like based off of like a an old game?
it is directly.
Yo, that game was sick. I love that game.
My brother played a kid just getting a tattletale for Christmas, and
How did you do? Did you make it? Wait.
Nope, it's all sound effects.
It's all sound effects.
He acts like he has it in his hand. I just took sound effects from the game, and I literally it's just like Tattletale loves you.
You
and
should have
stuff
made like
that.
you should have made like a paper mache thing.
I know. Again, if I were to make that today, then I would have went all out. But
You
back
need
then
to
I was a lot more creative.
Remake them all.
Yeah. Oh, that would be fun. But yeah, Tattletale was pretty fun. Again, it was just mostly just nonsensical, just dark.
That's so
stuff.
cool.
So then that was it for horror shorts for a good while. I mean, like, you scroll through and I kind of gave up on them because I kind of made those 2 seasons back to back. Then I moved here to
No, never mind.
Ohio.
Yeah.
I
And your
just
hair
thought of
turned
something.
curly.
My hair started curling a bit. What's up?
I just thought of something while you were talking. I'm sorry.
You're good.
The movie I got that Ava said the line from was wrong. That was a detective thing. Point Prep something else.
Yeah, I know. Point
We
Break
made
was
too
different.
many. I can't remember.
Oh.
It was
oh.
a detective one, yeah. And it was fun.
And we originally had to change the dead guy's name because apparently it was an actual dead guy.
Oh my god.
Wait, what?
What?
Did you look up the name of a dead guy, perchance?
My cousin did.
Oh my god! Wait.
Well, all right. Well, I started locking in, and
Oh my.
5 years ago.
Fun fact, I think I said, the first, Gabe, I hadn't met you until like 8th grade,
Yeah.
but I saw you in 7th grade. Not in any classes. It was actually on the big screen on announcements.
Oh,
And
yeah.
the first time I ever saw you, just as a person, was in your movie Inertia.
Yeah, that's how most people first discovered me, literally.
Yeah, I literally watched it and I'm like,
Cause I
whoa,
moved
this
here.
guy's awesome.
Yeah, I moved here during COVID, so I was only exposed to the people in my contained classroom. So everybody outside of it only knew me because of the announcements or whatever I appeared on. Like it's so funny how
I
I was
see.
introduced
Then
to
I met you
everyone.
in
Oh,
gym
we're
Yeah,
getting to my
literally.
favorite horror short.
That's the only difference.
So then season 3 came along, literally I think a year or two later.
My favorite
and
horror short.
Yeah, this is 5 years ago.
And the first one of them was the Dark Crow.
Yes.
This one was so fun to make. So fun to make. It
McKenna,
was.
wasn't this like your first thing, or was?
This is the first time McKenna ever appeared on any video that I made.
Oh yeah, and you finally had like an intro.
Yeah, and you scared the crap out of me.
Medical emergency.
And fun fact, guys, we filmed this near Halloween in gym class.
Yeah.
This is all like this was actually happening in the world too. I think this I like to think of this more as a documentary
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty accurate with everything that was going on.
because COVID was during this time.
Right. But it was a fun short film. Like I'm still pretty proud of it. It was awesome. It's really funny seeing who was in this because most of these people I do not talk to anymore except for Alex.
You also told me that like I think you told us that every other film you wanted to like I heard something like that you wanted to put like the Dark Crow mask in it somewhere and you never did it.
Oh yeah, that was an idea we had for a while and then it just kind of fell apart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't like looking back at this one purely because of how much I have progressed from that point.
I get it. Your outfit
then
in this is really cool.
Again, Halloween costume.
Yeah, that was sick.
But I just, it's painful. It's painful to watch.
I don't know why
Really?
I don't know why you guys like stop at the end of the hallway and just like sit there.
The actions of this film are so funny.
Oh yeah, and then he turns around and he's like, "What in the world is that?" That's
Yeah.
like my favorite part.
I purely
That's
remember
you.
the scene where we're all banging on the closed gate or whatever. I was filming at that point with Gabe's phone, and I was like, "Holy shit, I'm gonna drop
That's
it."
right. This was filmed on my phone.
This was filmed
Holy
on your
crap,
phone.
that's right.
Why does it look so good?
I don't know. That I'm like I forgot about that. Wow.
Yeah, and you guys walk away and he
There's
starts
no way I
getting
wasn't
sick.
gonna drop
Yeah.
It was because it was like because I had to be a part of the action at the same time and be filming. I was like, what is happening? What are we doing?
And then he starts the blaring alarms start and you close them off.
Yeah, that's my favorite part of this film for sure, and I think
You
it's
do,
staged
you,
pretty
you,
well.
you have a bunch of aura in this film, I will say.
Yeah, the aura is pretty
I
crazy.
think it's because you don't speak and you're wearing a completely different outfit that we can't recognize.
Yeah.
And back when Gabe was like 4'9".
I know I was freaking
Gabe was
tiny.
4. Yeah, I had to look down at you when I first met you. I keep saying this. I was looking around and I go, oh.
Oh, it's you.
And now we're
All the way
like,
down
and
there.
now we're the same height.
Yeah, how times have changed. But yeah, that was the Dark Crow, and again, it was really fun to film. I think that was the first time I like filmed in school as well, so I was really excited about that to be able to film something in a school. I went on to film multiple things in schools later down the line, but as we all know,
I will say the part where it goes dark. I will say, the funny part is I can like tell the lights are still on because I can see
Yeah.
them reflecting off the ground.
yeah.
You just made the screen.
It's just all color grading.
Hey,
But you put the-
listen, buddy.
You put the Twilight
We
filter.
didn't have a budget.
Yeah, the Twilight filter.
I mean, it's good for what it was.
Oh, yeah, that was
We didn't have a budget,
so
buddy.
funny, dude.
Walk in the park.
So Walk in the Park, I think I remember Walk in the Park was supposed to be something completely different, and then I think it just kind of fell apart because, again, I was way too ambitious for my own good. But this one
That's
just
not a bad thing.
a walk in the park, just literally. There's nothing to this one.
Just a guy walking
you
in the
literally
park, another
you
person
walk?
following him
Yeah.
walking in the park.
I was strolling in the park one day.
The thing about these horror short seasons, there's always that one short that was kind of just like made on a whim because I was always like, dang, I need 3. I need 3 to make this a really cool season. And the thing I was also really into was making trailers. So you could see the season 3 trailer before I uploaded any of them. And it was just like a bunch of clips from all the, the movies. And that was my favorite part of making horror shorts, was the crazy trailers.
This next one that's in season 3, I remember but completely forget what it's about.
Axis.
I never watched it, I don't think.
Axis.
I watched it like once.
Axis was pretty cool. I liked this one. This was with my cousins. Again, this was just when I was visiting them one day. I decided to make something. And it was basically straight up just... there's like this toy ball that these people order for some reason. and it causes the entire world to move along with the ball. So like whatever happens to the toy Earth ball happens to the actual Earth. And so like there's a bunch of earthquakes and stuff. This one's really funny though. The acting is incredibly funny. But yeah, that was pretty cool. But I gotta say, I mean, Dark Crow was the most iconic of that season.
It's iconic,
It's
and yet
just-
you guys seem to hate to talk about it.
I love to talk about it. I think McKenna hates to talk about it.
I mean, I get it. I still think it was good. It's like good to look back on.
It's really fun to look back on. I mean, times have changed so much. But it is rough. There is just so many parts to it that are
That's
just
why.
rough.
That's why.
And it's crazy. I mean, the people that were in it, the setting it was in, the time we did it, COVID. I mean, everything's
Just
completely
the
different.
COVID, it lined up
Like-
so well.
It did.
Just the progression from Dark Crow to this next season is crazy.
I know.
That's why Dark Crows, I'm like, oh.
So yeah, the last season of Horror Shorts was season 4.
Oh god.
And we stopped making them after it, because I think I, like, even when making it, that was like, oh, this is going to be the last season of Horror Shorts. Mainly because, like, this is just, it gets repetitive, and
It's the only one I was in.
yeah, and the channel has changed so much. I've tried to bring back so many times the anthology format where, like, every episode's a different thing. Like, we've tried that. We tried to do it with Roblox. That was a big thing we were working on for a while. And then it fell apart just mainly because, like, I think the context of when we're making this stuff in is so hard, knowing that we all have so much, like, little time left to make stuff. So it's kind of like, oh, we got to dedicate the bigger projects to this time rather than just trying to make whatever. Maybe someday we'll do the idea of, like, the Roblox games being different short films, but for right now, that is not the case. But season 4 was the last one. It was 3 years ago. That was made. When was it? 2023. So that was the most recent. So 3 years ago, yeah. And this obviously was the best season. I mean, obviously, just in terms of progression.
Love this season, yeah.
Every single short film has a lot of good things to say about it, for
These
sure.
were like the longer ones too.
Yeah, they were longer. They had more narratives to them, like actual narratives, and the cinematography was much better because this was actually filmed on a camera. Like the other 3 were shot on low budget stuff. This one was the first time I actually had a camera, and I started locking in, and they were really fun
Oh
to
god,
make.
this was freshman year me.
Oh,
But
man.
like we'll get to that one in a second. We have Lucid.
So yeah, so Lucid was really fun. This one I play a lot with, like, lighting and sound effects and just all these different effects. It was a very experimental film.
Yeah,
And
and
obviously
we
could've
had
been much better.
Maya's voice acting.
Oh my god, I completely
Gotcha, kid.
forgot Maya was in this.
Bro, she still remembers it. It's
Whoa.
so fun. Gotcha, kid.
Gotcha, kid. Oh my, dude, that's a throwback.
I gotta go to
Holy
that part.
crap. It was the skeleton.
This was like a mood too with the blue lighting.
Oh yeah, and the mask was sick.
Reminds me of a certain short film that we had like purple and blue lighting for, where I was sitting on a bed in a room and just like sitting with a camera. you
Yeah.
know?
Dude, and like the scene with the skeletons and like the smoke and stuff and them
You
coming to
also
life.
did this one during Halloween.
Yeah, this one was definitely filmed around Halloween because I remember we were visiting. My uncle sets up every year like a crazy Halloween setup, and so I decided, hey, we have to make a film out of this, and it was awesome. I mean, this film was so cool. Gosh, crazy.
It was great. Oh yeah, the hot tub, and then there's like body parts in there.
Yep.
He's like, ah.
Oh my gosh! Looking back, I mean, this film was awesome. This was like a really
It
like
was
fun
awesome.
one.
Didn't
I
you,
think.
Didn't you like bloopers in the? Oh yeah, you did bloopers for the season 4.
Oh yeah, and I actually did bloopers. That's right.
That was a fail.
Yeah, this was cool. I liked Lucid a lot. Like looking back, like I forgot a lot of that. I was like, wow.
Whoa, wait, that shot where you like lifted up the mask and we could see your
Oh,
mouth,
yeah.
but everything else was shadowed
It
over.
was
That
sick.
was
Like,
sick.
it was like this short film was sick. It was so fun to make.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, Lucid was really cool. I think the only thing that could have improved a lot was just the acting and the story. I think the story was kind of weird for that one, but it was a really solid film. Then we had Haunted.
Yay. My first
Oh.
film. I hate
yeah.
my acting in this one because literally, remember when AB Creator
Oh my god.
reviewed
Oh.
this and he absolutely just cooked me on my acting. He's like, wow, the acting is that I don't know how to do his.
So,
Irish
by
accent,
the
but
way,
he's like, oh, the acting is not
lockers
good.
do not open by themselves, and that is not how you open a locker, according to
Dude, it was. Oh, that was. Oh
Wait,
my God, that
I
was
need to,
such a
I
weird
haven't
time.
seen this. I haven't watched this in so long.
The
Oh,
flashbacks.
even worse, even worse. It's back when I had straight long hair.
Oh, you're right.
Or I straightened my hair for this video, and I had longer hair, and I do not like having longer hair. Well, I look super different, actually.
This, other than obviously, you know, the context around it, this film was very solid. I mean, like,
I'm Charlotte Tyler.
the acting, you guys, like, it was actually really solid. The story was, I thought, really fun. And just the concept, like, of you guys being stuck in this other realm, I think we executed it pretty well.
And then you come along.
In my whole saga,
Oh my
it was
God.
awesome.
Okay, wait,
Dude,
this camera angle is like, I found this really tilted camera angle.
well, yeah, again, it was like found footage, so I think we did that on purpose, I remember. And because you guys were just like filming yourself.
Yeah, and I got stuck inside a room.
Later in the video, when it's me walking through the halls of the school, it starts with me in Learwood for some reason, and then it cuts to me in the high school.
Yeah, you teleport.
That's so
I still have the
funny.
poster from this movie in my room. It's on my wall.
Oh, yeah?
I still have the poster of
What?
Charlotte Tyler last seen with her friend Madison Blake.
Dude, I remember that. Oh
So,
my
the
gosh.
typical protagonist, I'm gonna be a hero, and I'm gonna take their place.
I love it.
I don't
love
like
that
Gabe's
spot.
character in this is so like he's
Egotistical.
literally like, I'm gonna be a hero, I'm gonna save him.
I know.
They're gonna make, and then we got the famous line, they're gonna make a documentary out of this.
Yeah. I remember I showed
Oh my god, wait!
this film at Thanksgiving, and they loved that freaking line.
Wait, it's my famous line. While I was looking outside, I'm like, it's a ghost town. There's no cars or anything. There's a car right
There's a
out
car
there
right
in plain sight. Wait, let me see if I can like
Oh
find
my
it.
God.
Because I like try to open the door and we look outside.
So
Or no.
Right there, bud.
Is it there? Wait. So I try opening it. Oh wait. There's no cars or anything. Wait, so we got out here. Where is it? Where is everyone? Oh, yeah, so we try opening the
Oh
door.
my
Where's
god,
the
you
part
look
where
so different. It's crazy.
I look like I'm not me. Oh, it's Lizzie.
Oh, I forgot Lizzie was in this.
I do need to know where's the part where I said there's no cars? I can't find it.
I
Eh.
found it. It's like,
Oh yeah, then we do like the thing where
here.
we're stuck in another world.
Pavitra, hold the camera. Okay. There's absolutely no one out there, no cars or anything.
all right. Literally,
right
while
there.
you're saying that, there's a car in the shot.
This
It
is
is so
stupid.
funny.
Wait. Oh yeah. Then oh, it's you. This is why I don't put random stuff in my computer. Wait. Computer.
I need to stop buying stuff from thrift stores
And putting them
and
in my
sticking them into
computer.
my computer.
It's you. You sound like this. It's so
I
funny.
know. I love that addition.
I think I sound different too.
Oh yeah, you all
Wait,
do.
Yeah.
Alright, this is big, okay.
This is big.
Okay, Charlotte and Madison, two girls who went missing. They're actually in another dimension.
Bro thinks he's
where
like
they
the
can
Scooby-Doo
see
mystery
what we're
gang.
moving, but
Yeah.
we can't see
Did your
them.
character
Solving
have a
a
name?
mystery. I don't think so. I think it was just like just some guy.
You look like a Jake.
Go to the studio.
Oh, there is
dimension.
names. Wait, let me see if I can.
Yes, okay.
Oh, and the first time we showed the studio.
I'm gonna be a hero.
I'm gonna be a hero. Hero. I'm gonna save them. I'm gonna save
Madison
midnight.
Blake, Charlotte Tyler.
Madison, Charlotte, here I go.
Wait. Here it is.
You're gonna make a documentary off of this.
Oh, peak.
And he smiles. That's an iconic shot.
Peak.
Oh yeah, and then you took like your brother's bike and you
Yeah, this
couldn't ride.
tiny freaking bike.
Up there's us.
I love it. Yeah,
And my hair
Haunted.
is curly in that picture.
Haunted was just a memorable freaking film. It was so fun.
Did you get a haircut in between shots? I think you
There's
got
a good chance
haircut.
I could've.
I think you got a haircut in between. it,
That
but it
happened
might
a
have-
lot.
It might have been just because you woke up. Oh, that's so cool.
I
We're
remember
like
it
see
took us
through.
so long to film this specific film,
Yeah.
more than like any of the others.
And we want to give a big shout out to Barbara Phillips.
Wait, it's the end shot where she's like, wait, who set us free? And I'm like, that doesn't matter. Man, my character is just maybe I remember we said I have a trend where I'm like always a bad friend.
Yep.
I mean, maybe in this one, hang on.
Wait. Who freed us and how'd we get out? Don't worry about that. We're free. That's the only thing that matters.
Holy crap, my voice.
Crazy.
That doesn't matter.
But I just want to give a shout out to Barbara Phillips, the person who left a comment on this video, giving us some
Barbara Phillips.
hardcore criticism.
We love Barbara Phillips.
I love it. It's such a funny comment. So McKenna comments, super fun to film this. End product is amazing. And I said, what a great time. Glad you enjoyed. And then Barbara Phillips comes along, replies to McKenna, and says, a bit overdramatic acting, no real
It says
storyline.
Bike and
Yawning
Ben,
emoji.
1963.
Bike on bed. It is.
Who are you, 60-year-old woman watching this?
I don't know, Barbara Phillips.
Barbara,
but
what's your beef with us?
I need you to look at our newer stuff and see if we've improved. I'm just very
Yeah,
curious.
Barbara, see his Roblox documentaries.
See my Roblox
Go watch, hang on.
documentaries.
There's this really cool video. And it's called what's
And it's called
The Reality of Minecraft's End Poem. There's some really good voice actors in there, a really good storyline. You should check that one out. It's really good.
Yeah, you should check it out. It's pretty.
You gotta lean
fun.
really close to the mic and
Guys
that's
gotta
how you
really
calm
check
the
it out.
people.
Yeah. Anyways, then our last horror short ever was Projections.
Oh, this one was awesome.
Projection was fun.
I haven't watched this one in a really long time.
Oh, me neither. This one had Jordan in it, it had me in it, and that's it. Just me and Jordan. And
Hold on, I got stuck on that.
it was really fun to bring Jordan back because again he was in the first seasons of horror shorts.
My name is Felix Carson, and I'm just a regular 12-year-old boy.
Yeah, and I'm like super normal. I had my Boo by the Woods shirt on.
Oh my
Move by the
god.
woods.
I remember that.
Oh gosh. Yeah, this one was great though. There's so many cool effects, and the cinematography was crazy in this one.
This is when you were getting good at filming.
This is like actually when I locked in. Like this is when I like actually got better. Like Horror Shorts season 4 was like the lock-in time. That marked the beginning of a new era.
What? Gabe, what
Oh.
is the look on your face here?
That's it. Criminal side eye.
It was great. I don't have much to say about this one because it was pretty solo, but I mean this one was awesome. Very fun.
It kind of looks like a music video, like how you'll say something and then there'll be like, something in the background fading in that's like the same recording, but it's like it's like a music video.
Yeah.
Looks like an Imagine
Red
Dragons
light
music
or a
video.
shot?
Dude, the friggin' comment you left.
Huh? Who are you talking?
Felix, you don't have superpowers. It's figment of your imagination, and you have vision problems.
Why is there 4 replies? Oh,
I
and then
didn't
said-
mean it.
I low-key thought I was like about to get sniped out. Awesome movie, by the way. Average puppet 127. Thank you. Man, people are so mean.
I said you took that so seriously. You're like I didn't.
I'm like, I'm sorry. I still want to make movies with you. Please don't cut me off. Please don't cut me off.
Oh my god, incredible.
The depressing,
Incredible.
The depressing
Wow,
scene
Wow.
where you're making the video of yourself saying,
Wait,
Yeah.
doesn't each one like die or something?
Yeah, I think it ends with each one of them dying because one of the rogue ones, like one of the 7, went and killed
7?
everyone. Yeah. It was a fun concept. I actually really liked it.
And
I thought there was
there's
5.
the fight scene on the stairs.
Oh, it might have been 5, and like the 5th one went and killed everyone. Yeah, one by one, and that's why it started counting down. But yeah, it was really cool, really fun. But that was Horror Shorts. What is your guys' favorite
Oh,
ever?
I mean, which one?
Feel free to be biased too, by the way. I mean, I
To what?
obviously. What's like your favorite horror short
Now
out of all of
listen.
them?
I'm between 2.
Between 2, okay.
Season 3 completely shut out. Goodbye. For obvious reasons. My 2 favorites are Haunted and Projections.
Haunted and Projections, okay. The last 2 ever. Yeah, that's fair. What about you?
My bad. I mean, Haunted was the first one I was ever in on your channel.
Yeah.
And you thought I was in like the toy box. like the toy box kill.
The Toy Escape Room.
Toy Escape
Yeah, that one was iffy.
The one time
trying
I
to
actually
remember.
got to play a villain.
Yeah.
Yeah, Toy Escape Room. You thought I was in that, and I wasn't.
No, yeah.
So I mean, Haunted's a pretty great one. You know, it was my first one, so you know
Yeah.
it's special to me. But also, I'm a person who the Dark Crow was the first one I like ever watched. It was like the second video I ever watched on your channel.
Oh, iconic.
So I liked it. Back then, that's when I was like, "Whoa, this looks sick." I was like, this guy makes movies.
Yeah, this guy makes movies.
But I think those two are my favorite. What about you?
Oh man, that's such a hard question. I'm gonna have to say, I'd say honestly either Younger or Haunted. I really liked Haunted. I mean, if we were to remake one of them, I would remake Haunted.
I would remake Haunted too.
Yeah, I mean, I think that would be really fun. But it was just such a great short film. So many memories.
Feature film, Haunted in the future, maybe.
Yeah.
Perchance.
Yeah. Right.
Huh.
Yeah. But yeah, that was the horror shorts. I mean, it was such a fun time because you just I can't.
We could do whatever we want when we
Yeah.
we had no responsibilities.
Exactly. And like I can't do something like that today because like, you know, there's structure here, and you know I can't just put whatever out now. There's a bar that we set, especially after our 1.5 million viewed freaking 1.6 million, sorry. 1.6 million viewed Minecraft and Bone video.
I mean,
I mean,
there's a reason your channel got more popular.
it's crazy. We went from Haunted to that. Like the progression is crazy. It's so wild.
Yeah.
Spike.
Yeah.
And now you've got like creators on the blocks and stuff.
I know. It's insane. Like there's like actually a crazy catalog of videos on this
The
channel.
crazy, like I was gonna say character development you have, but that's not like character development. That's just like channel development.
That's just improvement. Yeah. I mean,
That's
it's
just improvement.
It's just locking in. But yeah, that was really fun to look back on. I miss that a lot. I miss that era for sure.
It was. I hope we can like look back on like more stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna do other big projects. We did an all-encompassing for this one, like all 4 shorts, but we'll do more specific ones. Like we'll do one on Paradox. We'll do one on
Minecraft and
the Minecraft end poem for sure. We'll do one on the documentaries. We'll do one on One Last Shot. Yeah, it'll be fun. Yeah,
Sorry.
there's a lot to talk about.
One Last Shot was
Crazy.
my finest work, I must say.
Your finest work, your
Well,
latest and
it's-
greatest.
Well, I mean, I was gonna say something, but I'll talk about that when we actually
Yeah,
talk about it.
we'll talk about that. I think for that episode, we'll even like look through like the STN comments that they gave us and stuff too. That'd
Comments
be
that
really
like
fun.
we hated it. It was
Yeah.
terrible.
No, and like see the feedback. Yeah. But yeah, that was Horror Shorts. That was really fun. Thank you guys for tuning in to our throwback series, episode 1. We're gonna keep doing more until we graduate. It's gonna be awesome. But yeah, I'm Gabe here with my co-hosts.
Anna.
And Ava, thank you so much.
Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.